And the group is about bringing awareness to what has been separated through fear, as well as supportive intentionality and purpose to support change and evolution from the way things are happening. To be an actual participant in how you want life to be. Now, the very first Thursday night that we are having this United Intentions group, we're going to be doing a United Intentions around Om to Om. You've never asked me, but I've been feeling it coming from you.
I sent you an email.
Never got it.
I sent you an email, so I thought it was a good idea.
So, Om to Om is an organization that is based in support, awareness, consciousness, expansion. And we're at a crossroads as a community where the lease is going to be up here soon. We don't know really when. Because our landlord just wants us to stay here, and she's willing to let us stay as long as we want to stay.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of situations that I want to change, my partner wants to change, about how operating systems are moving, shaking, developing, etc., etc. And so therefore, this change isn't only about Naresh and I, or Ina and I, or Sandra and I. This is, what do you guys want to see Om to Om evolving into? Okay? Do we want to, what type of facility do we want to have? What type of everything around that facility do we want to have? And I ask you today to begin the process of start rattling that through your own minds, so that when we come here on May the 8th, we can decide how we want that to evolve. We are a service-based industry. A service-based agency. And guys, I'm not talking about any one person in particular, but I want you to look at, first, globalized consciousness, and then secondly, look at yourself and how you play in globalized consciousness. When we embark upon most things new, relationships, jobs, we look at them from the perspective of, what can I get out of this? Think about your job, for example. What do you look for? You look for your money and whether it is going to be adequate enough for all of the other situations that you deal with in life. You look at the benefits, if there are any, and whether they are important to you or not. Hours, time that you have to spend there. And you also look for, whether you realize it and are conscious about it or not, you look for whether that job is going to support you in your freedom. You understand me on that? Think about relationships. Once the sexual is done with, we go into relationships with that same mentality. What kind of benefits am I going to get from this? Is it going to support me to express my freedom? And the list goes on. Guys, I want you guys to now to be the beginning stages of those people out there in mass consciousness that flip it right into not what can I get out of this thing, but what is it that I can give to this thing. Naresh and I were having a talk yesterday about his new job. And he is looking at this job so different than any other job because it is a new playing field. And he is looking at it like a playing field, not taking any of the shit seriously, and knowing that he has the freedom inside himself to know that when it gets to not be fun anymore, he can walk the hell away from it. And in his relationship, he has the freedom of a support system that says, you ain't got to take that shit from nobody. You are free to leave.
And she got up and walked right out.
Okay. Are y'all getting my point here?
Yes.
He is walking into this situation because he is walking into it, and his starting gate is about that it is a playing field, not a serious field, a playing field. He therefore is being more authentic than he has ever been in his life. He has looked at his boss and said, in different ways and shapes and forms. A while back, he wouldn't have dreamed of saying to a boss. Okay? And his boss, in some way, shape, or form, said, okay. Why did his boss say okay? That is, the boss said that it was okay because the boss, even in his oblivion, is seeing his intention to put as much into his job as he can put into it. Not what I can get out of it, but what can I put into it. Okay? Our relationship, he and mine, Ina's and mine, Sandra's and mine, they do, Arthur, mine, they do so much, but there is a freedom in their expression. Sandra's trying a new way of being in this thing. And she knows that I'm giving her or supporting her freedom to be expressed. Ina, for the first time, found that she had the freedom